me. What's up? I'm the Bouncer, here to show you guys how I mixed and mastered Send a Package from start to finish, from beat to vocals to polishing. So let's get right into it. So the first melody and instrument that I started off with was Analog Lab Pluck, and it sounds like this. So it sounds like an ice cream truck rolling down your street, right? So it sounds really offset and a little bit happy. But it's in the song, you could barely hear it, but you could feel it. So that's the good thing about this offset melody. And with that, I complemented that one with a Union VST app. So it sounds like this with it on top of it. Right. You hear the little ambience of this instrument. It gives it a nice little feel. So here's what it sounds like by itself. And filled up some empty spaces that the other melody was missing too. That's what that sounds like. Then on top of that, I added a piano, so it sounds like this right into the beat. That's what that sounds like. And then after that, all I had to do was add the drums, and it sounds like this. Oh, let me mute the vocals first. Add a little bit of rising into with the volume. So that's what that sounds like all the way from start to finish. What I used on my kick was Cashmere's um, kick plug, Cashmere Essentials kick plugin. It's really good. I like it. It's straightforward as well. Sometimes I use what's the other one? Cymatics or I forget the other one that I use, but it's either Cashmere kick or it's either Cymatics Diablo. So I have the Cashmere kick on it. Put the sub down, not too much of it because I already had enough sub, and you can always just pump up the sub with the equalizer if you have one, or the compressor, such forth. And mid brought it up a little bit more so I could so you could feel it, it, not just here but in all speakers as well. So I did that, and then on the analog sounds, there's no effects except for in the app itself. So we have a lot of brightness, or half brightness. We have a little bit of timbre. And the time of the instruments, not that much. Keep it fairly simple. And then with the Union one, the Union one has 3 oscillators on here. So the first oscillator is going to sound like this. That's the first oscillator. Second oscillator adds a little bit high into it. So it's now it's giving it like a overall ambience of a track on here. And then with the third oscillator sounds like this. That low end. So what I like to do with some of the instruments and VSTs that I use, if it has more than 2 or 3 oscillators on here, I like to do one oscillator for the mids, one for the highs, and one for the lows. So that way, I won't have to do it in parallel compression or parallel effects on a mixer. So straight here. So with all 3 of them on here, sounds like this. Sounds like that. Then that was the union. The piano I fairly left it fairly simple. Where did that one go? Analog plug, analog 4. Right. So then, once the artist came inside the studio, we got Ray and we got Money Ray, and this is what they put down right here. Oh.
Get it, flip it, stack it, crack it. Flip it, send it, package. Out of states where I send the package. In the hoods where I make it happen. Green shit like lettuce and cabbage. Green onion when it's really skunking.
Put me in the cage, I still won't break. Grinding way too long, I could see the hate. Still riding with the blues, leave her with no clues. 14 riding in the bucket, shooters in the back. Ain't gonna say much, hit 'em with the fact.
This is the Bouncer. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and see you guys again. Thank you. Peace out.